Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of Java with the Jibs. My name is Jim Meyer, broker associate at Remax Gold. Now you have a friend in the real estate business. I'm here with my good friend Jim Filippi, Esquire from the Filippi Law Group. I've sent him a whole ton of clients. None of them have gone to jail. We've got steve.kodad in the house. Thank you so much, Steve, for stopping by. Steve, are space clearings necessary when selling a house?
Not necessarily. Certainly, I run into some people that really put up a stop sign for that particular situation. They think it's a little too far out there. A space clearing, what it does is actually it changes the static energy and gets rid of some predecessor energy in a lot of cases too. So I came up with what I call the four big Ds to sort of do the same thing and sort of sneak it by them, you might say. Because to me, it really is important to really try to raise the energy in the place. And again, get rid of some of the predecessor energy. So the four big Ds, real quickly for you, Jim. One of them is a deep cleaning.
Mm.
And a deep cleaning is not what Molly May does or whatever there. In deep cleaning here, we get behind the refrigerator. Okay, they've probably never seen that. They moved in 8 years ago. They've never been behind there before. But from baseboard up to the ceiling, everything is cleaned really well. And that right there really makes a big difference. So there's deep cleaning. Then there's detailing. I had to come up with some words here, make them all D's. But detailing basically is making sure everything works. In Feng Shui, our minds, our mental capacity can be really affected pretty badly when we let things go, when we don't change that light bulb that's been out now for 2 weeks. So detailing is making sure everything works so that when the buyer does walk through, everything's okay. And then there's depersonalization. I know that probably to some people think that's not feng shui, but to me, all of these things are because I want to make sure I get rid of the predecessor energy showing up too much so somebody can buy into the home, real well. And the last one I'm probably going to forget here at this point. Let's see if I can remember it. Um, mm-hmm. Decluttering. Jeez, how could I forget that one? That's like the primary thing for most people with respect to feng shui. So certainly the decluttering is a very, very pivotal thing to do. And again, if I put the four together, and I always made my clients actually do those, or I would not even take the listing after a while. And that right there got them 85, 90% ahead of the competition down the street. So that is a space clearing for me. It's not a formal space clearing, but it certainly helps.
Wow. Jim, do you have any follow-up questions?
Yeah, as far as decluttering, how deep does one have to go? Are you cleaning the old mail and keys off the counter, or is it deeper than that?
Well, you can certainly go as deep as you want to, and it certainly can help you. But in my classes, I even talk about this. You do have clients that sometimes come into a house and even open up drawers. And those drawers sometimes have so much stuff in them, it's stuck. It's hard to open it up. You always try to take away any kind of feeling that life is difficult with feng shui. So yeah, I even want their drawers to be cleaned out somewhat so that they open freely. So you can take it as deeply as you want to. The better it is, it's going to come off real well for them.
Wow. So we're going to talk a little bit more maybe about some of the feng shui schools tomorrow. Will you come back, Steve, tomorrow?
I certainly will.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see you again tomorrow for another exciting episode of Java with the Gems.